What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Darion. This is another edition of LUXE Argue presented by MLP Studios. We have the amazing, the incredible LUXE Mob here with us today. Today we have a couple rookies and we have a couple vets in this week's panel. I'm gonna start from how I see it on my screen from left to right. Starting out, one of my closest friends, an amazing designer, CEO and creative director of Avant by Avant, women's tuxedos, women's suits. Now, I'm a designer myself. That's what I do. And I vouch for this woman wholeheartedly. One of my closest friends, Miss Tiana Avant. She is here.
Going on, guys.
All right. Next, we have my boy, my brother. I've known this man longer than I've known him longer than I haven't known him. Known him since I was like a little kid back in church days. He is the host and I believe CEO, if I'm correct. Yeah, host and CEO of you know what it is podcast. All his podcast information is going to be in the link of this in the Jesus word is kicking my butt today. In the description of this video, my boy, my brother, Mr. Javari.
You know what it is.
I was so ready to hear the meow. I was preparing myself for it. Next, we have a crowd favorite, returning vet, one of my good friends. Again, I think I've known Cheyenne longer than I haven't known her. Well, I've already introduced her. Miss Cheyenne Finch is in the building. Next, we have my brother, my god brother / cousin, because you know how black people are. We gonna name somebody their cousin out of nowhere. Baller, rich man. He's got more money than everybody on this screen put together, and he seems to be younger than all of us. Mr. Josh Campbell.
What's up? What's up?
Next, we have a good friend of a fan favorite in the podcast. She's been in all the major shows. Everybody loves her to death. Returning again. Hopefully, her son makes an appearance. Miss Tasha.
Hey, y'all.
And last but certainly not least, my brother, my boy. He's been a crowd favorite. All the ladies hate this man in his opinion, but guess what? You hate him because everything he says is right. My boy, Mr. Darvion.
Hey.
All right, y'all. So LUXE Argue is a Zoom-based debate podcast show where all the members of this week's LUXE Mob is going to be discussing / debating an adult level topic, including but not limited to topics on sex, relationships, society, etc., etc. However, format has changed. Each show now begins with an opening argument where this panel has 5 minutes to debate / defend a topic that I've chosen from general culture / food and drinks. And whoever presents the best argument in that wins. Now, the winner is determined by this panel, and nobody on this panel can vote for themselves. Now, I will say there's a few rules on this. If you curse during the opening arguments, you are out. You will be muted and you will not be able to finish your argument. The winner of the opening argument gets to present their argument uninterrupted for the first minute of the main topic. Now, let me tell you, nobody on this panel knows what the opening argument topic is. So everything is off the cuff. So let me get the time right. 5 minutes. And the opening argument topic here is Erykah Badu versus Jill Scott. 5 minutes starts now.
Erykah Badu, bro. Why you do that?
Boy.
Hey, Jill Scott got hits. You ain't gonna disrespect Jill Scott.
I thought you were gonna say Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, you could have made it a little bit easier. Damn. I'm out already. Get me out.
So damn, I'm allowed damn. Damn, I'm letting you in. I'm letting you have it.
They're both queens of neo soul, but Jill Scott has my heart. I'm sorry.
I will listen to a Jill Scott, and I don't even say album because it kind of I bounce around with Jill Scott a lot. I will listen to Jill Scott before I listen to Erykah Badu for a whole day. I could do a whole day of Jill Scott. I can't do a whole day of Erykah Badu.
You on and on?
And Darion, let me ask you a question.
Oh, man.
When did you become a fan of Jill Scott? Then I'm gonna know something.
I mean, it's hard to say because they
was
kids.
Was it after the stage performance she gave?
What with the Roots?
No, with the microphone.
No. I know what you're talking about. No, I became a fan of Jill Scott when she did the Roots, when she really showed us how matter of fact, another point. Jill Scott wrote for Erykah Badu. So, in a way, if you're saying Erykah Badu, you're still saying Jill Scott.
Did Jill Scott write all her songs?
Huh?
Did she write all her songs?
Yeah. Well, not all. Wait, you talking about Erykah Badu? No. But she wrote
No,
a
Jill
lot of them.
Scott. Yeah, Jill Scott writes the songs.
Or just a couple of them. Don't say a lot. You gotta know these facts, man.
She's wrote more of her songs than Erykah Badu has written for Jill Scott.
Okay, R. Kelly wrote songs for Michael Jackson, but he ain't better than Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's a good point.
That is a great point. I was trying to come back.
Yeah, you got that one.
I started thinking all the producers. I was like, for real, Missy. I was like, there's no beat.
I'm not gonna lie. As somebody that has seen Jill Scott perform in person, I feel that Jill Scott just puts on a better performance. It's something about like the energy she brings to the table. Like they're both amazing. It's very hard to debate between the two, but just I don't know. It's just the energy, the poetry. Like I just relate more with Jill Scott because she gives you sexy, but she also gives you like heartbroken and just I don't know.
What is Erykah giving you?
That's why I'm saying it's so hard to debate, but I still choose Jill Scott. Like,
well, yeah, I agree with Cheyenne on a scale because adding the performance that just put her up there because their voices are both incredible. So
Did nobody see the window seats video?
Which one?
Window seats. When she was walking down where JFK had got shot in Dallas, and she got.
Oh yeah.
People did not know that Erykah Badu was out here dragging that wagon.
Man, what?
She is dragging.
First of all,
wagon.
look at. Hey, have y'all noticed what happened to all her baby daddies that she get done messing with them?
Bruh.
That has nothing to do with her music career.
Andre 2000 playing the flute.
Bro, my man Common, he changed his name from Common Sense to just Common. He don't go by Common Sense no more, bro. He
became a sophisticated gentleman.
No more common sense.
J Electronica.
Nothing to do with her music career.
You said nothing is good with her music career.
Whose?
It has nothing to do with her music career.
Oh, that has.
I'm just saying. We was talking about the wagon she was dragging.
This is not the debate of the wagons. This is the debate of musical artists.
So let's look at it though. Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu has more awards than Jill Scott, but really look at the music comp. A lot of it came from one album for Erykah Badu, and that was Baduism. Jill Scott was consistent over multiple albums, mixtape, live. That's why I say 1 minute warning.
Jill Scott blew me when she drove up that mountain in that snowstorm trying to save her marriage.
That's when she lost.
But that's also a thing. Jill Scott is also an actress.
I like Erykah Badu side, but Jill blew me when she did that.
Jill is also an actress, though.
Erykah Badu is an actress.
What was she in?
She was in the one. She just did a movie. Where she was like a fortune teller.
Oh yeah.
Taraji P. Henson when she gave her the ability to read people's minds.
That don't count. What else does she do?
How that don't count?
How you gonna say what count don't count? Jill Scott only did Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah, Tyler Perry movies.
But she did multiple Tyler Perry movies, and she was a main character. Erykah was not a main character.
Have y'all ever heard "Hello" by Erykah Badu and Andre 3000?
Erykah Badu wins. Period.
No, she doesn't. Jill.
Or what's your phone number? What's your phone number?
Stop. Argument over. Okay. So that was opening arguments. Again, you cannot vote for yourself. You have to say who on this panel presented the best argument. I'm going to start from the bottom up. Darvion, who presented the best argument?
Cheyenne. You know what I'm saying? We was going back and forth. So I'm going to pick Cheyenne.
Okay. Tasha?
Cheyenne.
Okay, 2 for Cheyenne. Josh?
Who's the who said the R. Kelly argument? But I like that one.
It was Darvion.
Darvion. Yeah. Okay, so 1 for Darvion, 2 for Cheyenne. Cheyenne?
I gotta go Spoon because every time he said something, I was like, "That's a good point."
All right, Vari.
Cheyenne. because she was arguing it the hardest. She got it.
She was. Cheyenne was arguing like
she was on it.
I grew up on Jill Scott.
She was arguing like Jill Scott is her closest friend.
Will not disrespect.
All right, Tiana.
Cheyenne.
Okay, so it looks like Cheyenne has it because I was gonna vote for Cheyenne as well.
Jill proud. Hey.
All right, so this week's topic is a fun. This week's topic is a. This week's topic is actually a very fun, interesting one. I'm glad we have a good mixture of men and the ladies. It's more of a informative debate. I will say from this point on, this is the viewer discretion warning. It's going to be going across right here somewhere. Every single person on this screen is an adult. Every single person on the screen has college education. We are grown. We're going to be drinking, talking, vulgar, cursing, what have you. So if you do not enjoy that, thank you for watching the opening arguments to LUXE Argue. But with that being said, this week's topic is what makes sex good. Now, because Cheyenne won this week's opening argument, Cheyenne, you have 1 minute uninterrupted to present your argument. So let me make sure that everybody's muted. Make sure you unmute yourself. And your 1 minute begins now.
Okay, so I think what makes sex good is the emotional connection between two people. And I understand that that doesn't go for everybody, but speaking for myself, I have had sex with someone who was a good friend to me and they did nothing wrong. I got mine, they got theirs, the sex was good, all that. I didn't come back for more and nothing was wrong with it, but there was just no connection. But that's not to say that an emotional connection needs to equate to a relationship, because you can have sex, have a connection, and just not date each other, but still vibe on a level. So I think there needs to be some kind of level where it's like, I vibe with this person, I would kick it with this person. Like we're cool people when we're together, but like things like one night stands and strangers and there's no connection and I can't hang out with you as just who you are. That's the sex is not going to be popping if I can't connect with you on another level.
All right.
Should I keep going? Because like bullet points.
Okay. So I agree. Personally, I agree with everything you just said, but I feel like in a way, this is me as a man. I always hear women say, oh, well, it's all about the emotional connection, all this other. But as a man, we're kind of like, but what makes sex good? Like what I can't control your emotion. What tangible thing makes sex good for you?
I'm saying like you can have good sex. Like you can have somebody that is skilled in the bedroom. Like they have everything that you want in a sexual partner and the sex still not be good. And I don't mean good as in like you had a bad time, you didn't get yours, whatever it is. I'm saying like you don't want to come back for more. You're just like, like it was cool. Like there was nothing wrong. I just don't want to come back.
So what makes you come back then, other than the connection? I mean, obviously the connection is going to be that driving force, but what in sex makes you come back for this person?
Make a squirt.
No.
What's good? Like
the combination of the connection and good sex. Like I've been in a relationship before with somebody who had like no sexual experience, and they like we got through everything together. But even in that case, the sex wasn't bad because I loved this person. So I didn't mind like going through the motions and we got where we needed to go.
But it still was bad. The actual action of sex wasn't good though.
No, the actual
you're missing that point.
Like my mind wasn't blown, but like it wasn't bad. Like
it wasn't up to standards.
But who wants to have this regular ass sex?
We got over that hill quickly.
I want to hear some of the other ladies or Josh. She well, I mean, you're not one of the ladies. Darby already said something. He said make her squirt.
What did I do? What did I do?
All right, so any other lady, Tasha?
Well, my answer is pretty plain and simple. For me, if I like you, it's definitely gonna be good if I know that I like you and I have feelings for you. And that's just based off of my experience. And I know that that's what it is because I was having sex with a person at one point, and because I liked them, I really had deep feelings for them, it was good. But when I got to a point where we started to separate and I wasn't feeling them no more, we were still, having sex, but I wasn't enjoying it. It was the same person, same, penis, but because I wasn't feeling him no more, it wasn't enjoyable.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's free. This part is free for all.
All right, look, this is all I'm gonna say. You feel me? In order to make sex good, you have to make the woman comfortable. Feel me? That's really what it's all about for the most part. The woman has to be comfortable, and that's a lot of time where the connection come from. So, if you see that your woman isn't having an orgasm, or if you see that she's not squirting wherever you want her to do, it's because she's not comfortable, or you just don't know what you're doing. But comfortability is like one of the most important things when it comes to having good sex.
But I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to say, let's not look at this from very one-sided, because I've had people that was extremely comfortable with me. They did all that. And back in my mind, I was like, this is garbage.
But
this is terrible.
But at the same time, though, bro, as a man, you supposed to control it. You supposed to tell.
No, some women got some weak slide in. Everybody ain't got the walk. Somebody got some people. Some of these women got the dab.
No. That's what I say. I feel like women control it. If you ask me.
No, question for the men, because I've asked this question before, and no man has yet to give me an answer. What makes pussy bad?
Well, first of all, if you're out here giving out that dap.
Hey, I'm gonna put it like this.
Hey man.
The man.
Because last time I asked, they were like, I don't know, it's just bad. That's not an answer. I need an answer.
This is the real answer. The man, he don't know what he's doing. There's no such thing as a vagina not being wet. You just can't get her wet. And a lot of dudes don't want to hear that because they probably had a woman who wasn't wet. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, it was probably you, my dude. It was probably you.
They also said it's been wet, but it was still bad.
There ain't no such thing as it being bad if it's wet. Because at the end of the day, if it's wet, you gotta know.
You clearly haven't been doing enough fucking.
Or if it's loose.
No, or
absolutely.
What if it's loose? What if it's stank? What if it don't even look? What if she got the little meat things hanging out? I don't like that.
Okay, it's a vagina. A vagina is so you gonna shame her? So you gonna shame her? So you gonna shame her for the type of vagina that she has? I'm saying a vagina is a vagina, bro.
That's really not a shame.
You can have a preference.
There you go.
I'm saying you can have a preference.
That's not that important because niggas gonna fuck anything, regardless.
If you want to be 100, but bro, at the end of the day, if a woman is wet, bro, you can. If she don't know what she's doing, you can teach her to do what you like.
That's actually something that makes sex bad. I'm not trying to have sex and be in this whole coaching. This is supposed to be a relaxing experience. I'm not trying to be here Bill Belichick.
No, it's not coaching. I feel like
you have to communicate. Everybody likes it different.
I feel like what makes sex the best is when you can actually communicate
over each other. Okay, one at a time.
Every woman good the first time.
Hold on, one at a time.
Every woman good. So I mean, so you think you'll have sex with every woman good the first time? You don't think it takes some learning sometimes? You don't think it takes for you to learn a woman's body for you?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't want to be. I'm not trying to get no slide in. I'm not trying to get some slide in, and the entire time we having sex, I'm literally having to coach you on what I like. So in a way, that kind of makes sex bad if you ain't gotten like zero prerequisite experience.
Tiana, what were you saying?
Yeah, but T, what were you about to say?
I fucking forgot.
Okay, Josh, what were you about to say?
I just feel like they got to throw the whole vibe off. You sitting there coaching the whole time, like
not necessarily.
Y'all literally listen to women. You feel me? And I'm trying to tell y'all.
You talking about listening to women? You ain't even listening to me.
Y'all ain't never had sex and been like, do it harder, faster, move a little to the left, like just little adjustments in the middle of the sex. Does that really turn you off? Like if your girl is like, do it harder, do you just pull out and be like, fuck it, and just walk out? Like,
Hey,
just walk out.
hey, that's the image of that is hilarious. Like you pull your dick out, be like, man, tough crowd, man, I'm out of here. It's like bombing if you're a comedian. Like you just bomb.
But I just feel like if you have to coach somebody, then they're not into you. Because if they're really into you, the moves are gonna come out. If
That's not true.
Is really into it, like I said, maybe I guess like I said, and it's so crazy because I'm really just speaking for me and how I do.
Right.
The moves is gonna come naturally if you're feeling that moment and feeling that person. You don't need, even if you've never done it before, I feel like, you know.
Not true, because like I said before, I was with somebody that had no sexual experience before me. And though the sex wasn't bad, it's like clearly he'd been watching porn. He had the basics understood. It was still like he didn't have any moves to use. So we communicated. It's like, this works for me. I like it when you do this. I don't like it when you do that. We communicated, and he was a fast learner. You have to be willing to learn your partner's body because everybody's different. If you're not willing to, then you shouldn't be having sex with that person.
Right. I think when you say coaching people, I think the guys are more so thinking about like having a whole session during sex, which that's not what it is.
Right.
I think that's why they think it's such a huge inconvenience, but that's not what it is.
Like, we didn't say stop the sex and pull out the whiteboard and just start breaking down plays. Like, we like just little bit of communication.
Hey, men, watch this. Women, how many of y'all have had an orgasm every time y'all had sex?
You mean like as of lately?
No, just like period. Like every time you have sex.
Like in my entire life, yes, I've had sex before and not had an orgasm.
No, I'm talking about, did you orgasm every time you had sex?
Okay, let me break your question down really quick, because another debate is like some women don't know the difference between like coming and then orgasm.
And that's true. That's true too. They don't.
You know,
They don't.
Basically, what I've discovered from this conversation this far is a lot of times y'all women really don't even know what good sex is. Y'all give me 4 different talking about emotions and stuff. We're asking, I literally even said, what actionable movements can we do to make sex good? And y'all have said everything but actionable.
That's
because
everything.
I said everything.
Because good sex starts mentally. It starts there.
If you're talking about movement.
Hold on, Tasha. Hold on a second. What are you saying, Bari? Hold on. What are you saying?
We understand that sex is like an emotional thing, a connection thing. I understand that. Spiritually, yes, this is when you have sex with somebody, you're giving a piece of yourself away to that person. I understand all of that shit, right? But when we fucking, what do you like to do? Like that's
what makes the act bad.
If I'm with a person that I already have established I like, what makes the sex good?
There we go, Cheyenne.
Okay.
There we go.
Because I'm over here like, you can give the best head of my life, and if I don't like you, I don't like it. Like, that's just okay, I'm thinking.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
So
that makes sense.
Vibe that we're talking about positions. That's what the guys are kind of giving. Are we talking about like what position makes it
all
good?
of it? What makes sex good?
I'm talking about all of it. So we're like, start at the mental.
Like, just break it down physically. What's a good sex?
If I'm on top.
Establish that a vibe needs to be set. So what's the next?
Back shots.
Right, exactly. That's where I'm moving to. Back shots.
But no, because even then, you like I be trying to tell these young bros, it's like, don't be coming in with the back shots, like bro, you can't do that shit, like, or even you can't start out with back shots. You gotta warm up into back shots.
Hey, listen, my problem is I make love every time I have sex. That's my problem.
Head ass nigga, I'm about to kick him.
Does everybody deserve that?
I'm about to kick him.
No, why did that sound like a first date move? It's like, my problem is I make love every time I have sex.
That's what I'm saying. He talking. This man Darvion talking like he gaming up everybody on the panel.
No. Like that's real life issue. And I remember, I ain't gonna say his name, nothing like that, but a lot of people know him on campus and stuff like that. I remember him having a conversation with me, and I was having like girl trouble, like girls was tripping stuff like, but it wasn't even girls I liked for real. It was just tripping. And he was like, "Little bro, are you giving them the whole, I don't know if we can cuss. Can we cuss?
We've been cussing this whole time. We're literally talking about fucking.
I haven't, bro. I've been
Anyway,
but he was like, well, backshots is not a curse word. It's not.
We're clearly talking about grown folk conversation at this point.
All right, so boom. So he was like, "Little bro, are you giving them the whole dick or are you giving them half dick?" And I ain't understand what he meant by it. You know, at the time, I was like fresh. He was like, "I'm like, huh?" He was like, "Are you giving them the whole dick or half dick?" I'm like, "What that mean?" He was like, "Giving them the whole dick is like, you know, fucking like you making love to them, or are you just going in there getting your nut and leaving?" I'm like, "Oh no, I can't do that. You know, I'm a pleaser. I want to, you know, make sure she get hers, boom, boom, and then I get mine." He was like, "No, you can't do that with every girl."
I'm not trying to speak. I'm not trying to speak on Josh or Vari, but I'm only speaking for myself. Quite frankly, every female don't deserve my 100%. There's some females it's like you're getting 70% energy day.
But can I still get mine though?
right.
Oh no, you're still gonna get yours, whatever.
70%.
But I'm not finna be in here making love in super slow hour sessions. You know, no. Some people get the we fucking. We ain't having sex. We fucking.
Right.
No,
5 minutes tops.
Yeah,
No,
there's a difference
hell no.
between fucking sex
Crazy.
and making love. There's 3 different tiers.
You
No.
making love to every girl?
my whole thing
That's
is
what you want, though.
I had
That's why you
Bro, give me a
got
sound
troubles at
effect to
school.
this man. Give me a
Bro,
sound
that's
effect.
why
Really, nigga?
That's why you having troubles at school, bro.
Give me the soundboard to this.
and listen. I had a reputation I had to protect on campus, man. I protected it. You feel me? That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying.
being a simp. Your reputation had to be for being a simp because no other dude.
Now, Darion, you know better. I don't
Bro.
know why you out here trying. Hey, listen. Anybody who know me, they know me. Y'all don't know me. Var, you feel me? You don't know me, bro.
We don't know you.
Cheyenne, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Darion know me.
Off of reputation right now. Very
Darion,
simpish like right now. You ain't
Hey,
making love to everybody.
No, bro. No, listen,
You can't
bro.
make love to everybody.
This
Not
thing,
in a
bro.
way, if you make love to everybody, it devalues the making love and sex.
I'm gonna put it like this, bro. You can't preach to me. I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I like if I'm gonna have sex, I'm gonna do it. Ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it. I'm not gonna shortchange you. I ain't gonna nothing. If you want to do this, we're gonna do this. Just handle yourself afterwards. That's it.
He said, handle yourself. You got girls acting stupid out there, don't you?
Sound like it.
Pull yourself together.
I absolutely ain't making love to no female that I'm wearing a condom to. Like,
Yeah.
Man, you better put that condom on, throw some slow music on, go crazy.
yeah, see, it's like if I feel like I have to put the rubber on, we ain't making love. We having sex or fucking. Making love, those are for the top. That's top tier. We ain't using rubber.
That's skin to skin.
Yeah. There's a difference there. I will say that. Though, good sex. Now I will say MLP Studios promotes everybody. Make sure you guys get tested. Make sure you guys are being protected. However, I will say, if I had to choose, I would not wear a condom if I didn't have to.
And that is why I love relationships.
Oh, trust and believe. That's one of the reasons I get into you get in relationships to go raw.
I think everybody agree with you on that, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody likes condoms.
Yeah, like to the point. Why do you think they had to make bear skins? Like they trying to figure all type of ways to make condoms better. Lamb skin, whatever you need. They know we hate condoms, bro. They know it.
Oh, them bearskin condoms is the worst. I don't know why, bruh. Whole room smell like tire.
The worst condom, bro. The worst condom, and these are like the favorite. These are the worst for women. They're not good for women.
Trojan.
Bro.
Magnums, yeah, Magnums are terrible.
Magnums are not good for women, bro. It irritates a lot of women's vaginas and all type of shit, bro. But niggas like to wear them because they think wearing them makes you have a bro. Magnum is a regular size condom. I need every man to understand it. Imagine, unless you're going to get them black XLs.
Wait, what is he asking? What's he talking about?
He said like condoms, because I was saying that like condoms. I think if it was me personally, what makes sex good is not having to wear a condom, and that's why that it's like in a way I don't believe or agree with relationships, quote unquote, but in the same sense, it's like I love being in a situation where it's like, okay, I have one woman that I actually care for and can have sex with this one person. So it's like I don't have to wear a condom.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like, but when you out in the streets, you gotta wear this condom, and it's like wearing a blanket. It's like having sex with a blanket. It's like,
Nah, it does suck.
It's like, bro, I done had good sex with a condom, bro. It's like I said, it's all about how you make
Really?
it. But it's like
even women don't even believe that shit. Even as a woman.
No, really.
It sound like they be scraping me or something.
But like I said, mad women are some horrible condoms.
It takes the spontaneity out for me. It's like let me go get, and I'm over it.
Yeah.
Bruh. You know how many times, you know how awkward that little 20-second period of getting the condom, like putting it up. It's a whole thing. Like,
no, bro, you
whole time she just sitting there laid there like legs.
No, bro.
Why do you defend this bad?
So why did you get to that point and then go get the condom? Like, why is she laying out filleted out? Like,
y'all know because y'all fucking up. Y'all know the game, bro. When you know you got a girl coming over, you close out a condom under the pillow.
Hey, look, that's
right there. So soon as y'all lay down,
that's a terrible place.
I ain't never.
It's under the pillow. My hand's already under here. I done pushed it under the bed. Now I gotta get it.
I got a headboard. It's all behind my headboard.
You ain't got no headboard.
I got a headboard, but the shit it's got like a little thing in between my
drop area.
Come on now, listen. The pillow is not moving like that, bro. You gotta put it in the spot where you know you're gonna be able to grab it.
I have satin sheets. Everything slides.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Going to the Jordan Good condom, it definitely fucks the mood up. So like I said, bro, I literally started putting condoms under my pillow. So if it got down to that point, bro.
Did you say under your pillow?
Yeah, under my pillow.
That's what you keep them at just like every day?
No, like so if I knew like I had a girl coming over or something like that, we was having
put the condom on immediately.
Or not even if we was having sex. Like I wanted to have sex with her or something. Or I felt like it was gonna happen. I'll put a condom under the pillow. So
Darby on a freaky nigga. He put his condom on like socks. He put it on early in the morning. He's like, let me put this on just in case.
Just in case I have sex today.
Just in case I
First of all, bro, you would definitely get a yeast infection wearing the condom all day. Bro. Yes, men can't get yeast infections. So
some kind of infection.
So you would definitely get yeast infection, UTI or something like that. Fuck it. I ain't nobody wearing no damn condom.
Have y'all ever used a female condom or Cheyenne or Tiana?
Bro, it's like
I'm not trying to figure it out.
I knew a female that had female condoms.
Cheyenne looked real spiritual. She don't look like she ever even heard of a condom. She looked like condom. What?
You clearly don't watch my show because you.
That's because I ain't touching that.
Listen, Vari.
You look real spiritual, real soulful.
Vari, I'm trying to think when this come out. 2 weeks ago. Cheyenne championed the argument of should sex be a love language.
It is.
Yeah.
Cheyenne championed the sex is absolutely a love language.
No,
I wouldn't want it.
It would be mine.
I am only having raw sex with my man. That's it.
Like the way you fuck your girl, bro. You gonna like let's just say if you a cheater. That's just not saying we do not condone cheating.
Black men don't even cheat.
Black men don't cheat. But let's just say if you did, bro. But let's just say if you did, you are not going to fuck those other girls how you fuck your girl. Or even if you had, let's just say you had a threesome with your girl.
Apparently you would, because you make love every time you have sex.
Every time you did that.
That's the problem. He can't help it.
Say he did say that was a
argument is flawed.
He did say that was the problem.
Your whole argument.
No. To keep 1,000, bro, I don't cheat, bro. And for the simple fact, the reason why I don't cheat is because I do nasty shit.
Because he gonna make love to his side.
Yeah, I can't do that to nobody else. I can't. The shit I be doing, I can't go fuck with nobody else.
So wait a minute, pause. So you literally just said there is a distinction between having sex with people you like and people you just fucking. But earlier you said you fuck everybody with the same level of making love.
But he also said it was a problem.
I said your.
He did say it was a problem.
But what if he do it for him though?
Listen, there are also different levels of making love. That's what y'all don't understand. There's one of the ones when you're making love with a girl that you actually like Cheyenne said, it's that connection, it's that vibe. It's totally different. You can make love to somebody else outside of that, but it ain't gonna be the same. When you make love to that woman that you with, that connection that y'all have, that vibe, it make that shit 10 times better.
So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all agree that there's like 3 levels of sex? There is fucking, sex, and making love. That's how I see it.
I think it's
But
just 2.
Maybe
Wait,
2.
so fucking is
No, I
dual
think
sex?
Yeah, sex is just all of it.
What's the difference between
What's the 3 tiers?
what determines sex exempt from like just fucking?
Because I believe like fucking is like early, you know, we just smashing. Oh, I don't really care about you. We just getting this off. Sex is like, I actually like you. We may or may not be in a relationship, but this isn't, it's clearly not making love. Making love is raw, no condom, music playing, lights, you know, sessions, like an hour long. Fucking could be a quickie.
Nah, see,
I don't know because
I feel like it's only 2 levels.
About 2 minutes.
Okay,
It only
everybody
took me
started
2
talking at the
minutes
same
to have
time.
these
Say that
kids.
again.
It only took me 2 minutes to have these kids. So, you know what I mean?
Whoa, you had your babies off of quickie?
Bro, like what?
Oh, that was the word.
I feel like children aren't allowed to come out of quickies. Like you're not allowed to be
that's not fair. That's not
null and
fair.
void. Like,
just like what Cheyenne was saying, you be with your person that your soulmate, right? That's the person I'm with. I know this person. She know me. We don't need to be in an hour-long whatever. This may have been a time where we was just like, you want to do this real quick? All right, let's do this real quick. But we still made love.
it just lasted 2 minutes.
It was just 2 minutes.
2 minutes to love.
That's not
As
fair.
long as she got hers, ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's it.
I feel like there should be a rule with God. Like I feel like I feel like we should be able to bargain with God. Be like, we should not be allowed to get pregnant. Nobody should be able to get pregnant anything 10 minutes and less. Like,
you know how mad I'd be if I got pregnant off a quickie? I'd be like, first of all, how dare you?
bruh.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That's not baby making sex.
No, I knew a girl that she got pregnant off of pre-cum. This nigga, he didn't even finish for real. He got pregnant off of pre-cum. I was like, ooh, that's not fair.
ain't no way.
Oh,
He
that's no fair.
definitely shot up in her. You can't get pregnant off no pre-cum.
Tell me why.
He shot.
Tell me why my boyfriend just came in the room and said, "You gonna get pregnant off of whatever come out these panties."
Thanks.
No.
Oh, wait, your boyfriend got nigga Nova?
I got it for Valentine's Day. The smoking jacket.
You got it for
and
nigga
all of.
Oh my god.
Wow. Hey, all the fellas, Josh Vari, and I don't think Darvion, he's popping in and out. Is y'all wearing that nigga Nova and the Fenties?
The hell is it? Oh yeah, I'm definitely down for that. 50s with the black Jones. I
They
seen that.
mad comfortable.
I'm just gonna stick with the efficacy.
You talking about Fashion Nova for men?
Yeah, Fashion Nova. Are you
No,
gonna do the
no,
Fashion Nova for men
Fenty.
and the
The
Fenty?
Fenty Jones. The Fenty Jones is like 200. I'm gonna cop some of those.
I'm just sticking to the efficacy.
Nah.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my Kenneth Coles, my
PSG.
Calvin Kleins,
Y'all
I
gonna
like-
take mine.
I
Y'all
like-
gonna,
my Hill figures.
I'm gonna come out in the silk draws, something different.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
Rude.
Y'all not
Shit like
ready. Y'all not
Do
ready.
y'all still wear those loose boxers, you know, like the plaid ones? Do y'all
If you
still-
wear that, bro, you definitely steal. If you got those, you steal a
Whoa.
lot.
That's how sex ain't good. When a nigga had them draws on, you need to run.
them
Yeah,
gas.
if he got those on, he's had at least 2 to 3 STDs
That nigga,
recently.
I want y'all to know this plate right here. This is why I have raw sex.
see?
Hold on.
Right.
What is that?
That's
Is
what
that a
I be
lamb
doing.
chop? What is that?
That's a
look like
salmon.
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 It's a salmon.
Hold
Looks
up.
good.
Cook for her, and you know what I mean. That warm her up real quick.
Screaming.
Tasha, quick question, Tasha, do you know how you got pregnant? Was it off of quickie or real actual session? Do you know how you ended up having a baby?
Yeah, it was a real actual session. Yeah. And now I found out that it was done purposely. But it's like kind of anytime.
Damn, he set her ass up.
You trap too. That's what they don't tell you. Men will
Yeah.
you too.
Yeah, he definitely said that it was definitely purposely done.
It was fun.
Nigga shit.
Didn't even talk to you about it. Just decided to make you a mother.
Girl, and that's what I said. That's why I'm like, oh.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
No,
Talk about that.
that's not what you do.
I'm married. So
I will say.
I told my wife, like, listen, if I decide that I wanted some babies, we gonna have these babies. But I mean, I do consult with her, but this last one I didn't. So that wasn't even my fault either. I didn't.
How you gonna make a life decision without her permission?
Hey.
Hey,
Let's be good.
And I consulted with her and then did it anyway. Like,
but I'm normally the one, I always get up and go pee, like immediately. That honestly has always worked. Immediately getting up and going to go pee, that has always worked.
oh wait, are you saying that?
First of all, we ain't gonna say always work. It's 99% effective.
No. Are you saying that to prevent pregnancy? You pee after sex to prevent pregnancy?
Yes.
That's why you have a baby.
That's
why you have a baby.
That's
why you have a baby, ma'am.
Do you know?
Literally.
The proof in the pudding.
When dude ejaculates, that shit shoots out at 25 miles per hour. So that nut already done shut up in you. The
that's probably how you
the
feel.
losers is what's falling out.
As soon as the woman gets up, it comes down.
Okay.
Now, if you lay there for about 5 minutes, then you done with.
This woman said lay there for 5 minutes.
The nut don't just drip out. It has to go into your it has to go inside of
it. It literally has to make a turn.
How you gonna tell us?
Like it literally has to make a turn.
Chime in on this. Chime in on this, right? Because I'm telling you, it does come straight out. If you sit there for like 5 minutes or more, then you done with. But as soon as it's over with, you have to stand up.
Here's the thing.
It's gonna just come out.
Here's the thing. Women that struggle to get pregnant, there is a trick. If you lay down with your legs up against the wall, you have a higher chance of getting pregnant. That is true. But you cannot diminish the chance of getting pregnant by going to the bathroom. That does not work. It's over.
I heard women say they go to the bathroom after sex to prevent getting a UTI.
Yes.
That's why I thought y'all did it.
When I got pregnant, it was on some 3 a.m. type stuff. So I rolled right over and went straight to sleep. That's where I fucked up at.
So you saying your baby, you mean your son ferment? Like you let him ferment a little bit too long?
Yeah, like
that's what you basically saying.
Like really late. It was like 3 a.m. So I just rolled straight over and went to sleep.
You were already pregnant. I'm gonna tell you right now, you were already pregnant.
He's already pregnant.
See, the job I had was down the street from a Walgreens and a CVS. So if I ever thought that I would just go get a test. And I bought tests very frequently. I did, just because I know that I don't have time.
Because he was always shooting you up.
Tasha, I was feeling bad for him trapping you, but now I don't, just because this is a reoccurring thing. It's like this wasn't like an accidental. He shot up the club multiple times.
He did, and like I said, when
he's a professional shooter at this point. He's a serial shooter, and you allowed him to continue to do it. So it's kind of your fault.
Now you're right about that. You're right about that. Just for rolling over that night and letting it sit in there and marinate.
You think you got pregnant because you rolled over?
Yes, no, I'm telling you, Cheyenne, I'm telling you, I buy the test frequently. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to
After
tell
that
you
night, I know
that's not how it works.
Supersonic, baby. As soon as it's coming out, it's shooting up there. You are done. That first,
in that case, I would have had.
Tasha, I want you to realize, I won state with Cane Springs High School in track. The fastest dude on our team got clocked at 20 miles per hour. That means that nut is moving faster than a nigga that has a state record. You really think that you peeing is what's stopping you?
I guess the benefit was he would always say as soon as he would always say it as soon as it happened.
As soon as he
what the hell is saying something gonna do?
You're already too late.
No,
what
but that's what I would
do?
Immediately get up, like as soon as he would tell me, and that's what
Tasha, if that was the case, that's like a female saying, "I'm not pregnant." and then just not being pregnant. No, you're still pregnant. Like,
I just know that I was the type to buy tests frequently, and I did buy them frequently. But after that one night when I woke up knowing that I did not,
Natasha, you're missing the point. Even if you bought the test, you were still gonna be pregnant. Like, the test doesn't prevent you from being pregnant.
You know how many people would have been here if you could stop
The
pregnancy
purchase
by
of the
peeing?
test doesn't make you
You
unpregnant.
said who?
You know how many people wouldn't be here if you could stop pregnancy by peeing? Like, you know, you first of all, you know how much of a main source of birth control that would become.
Bro, the birth control, there would be no birth control.
There would be no birth control.
There
People
would
would just
be
go to the bathroom.
what?
And
Drink a
I
bottle
feel
of
like it's
water.
because the woman laid there too long. But I'm telling y'all, like in that case, I would have like 10 kids by now.
Tasha.
I'm never the I don't use
Yeah,
this at all.
I'd be
Tasha,
like,
I
yo,
don't
I
want you to
wouldn't have
repeat this
sex. Let me get this
conversation
bottle of
past
water
this
real
show.
quick.
I want you to repeat.
I want to test this theory, man.
I don't.
You want to test the theory?
I'm not testing this theory.
Tasha, I don't like the
I
last.
mean, I can't do it now.
Tasha, I don't like the last like 3 things you've said.
Like I said, that's my truth. That's
Like,
my truth. And like I said, that's just what went down with me. That one night that I decided to roll over and go to sleep and not go to the bathroom, a few weeks later, like 2 weeks later, that's when I found out.
That sounds like a coincidence.
But again, you was already pregnant prior to 2 weeks. If that's the case,
Exactly.
Tasha has Donald Trump logic of, well, if you don't get tested, that means that you're not pregnant.
It don't exist.
If you don't get tested, that means if I never got tested, I never had COVID. You still got it. You just didn't get tested.
So every time that y'all have sex or whatever, and okay, so do y'all have any kids, Cheyenne and Tiana?
No,
Fari does.
Do y'all use condoms?
no,
Nope.
Why don't y'all have kids? Y'all on birth control?
Yep.
no.
Cheyenne is, I am now, but Tiana, why don't you have any kids at this point? Like, what do you do?
The supreme pull-out method.
Pull out,
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's
The almighty pull-out.
My
Almighty pull out.
Pull out does not work
my
either, but
boyfriend pretty legit.
But
That
I feel
don't
like
work
that
either.
still don't work because even if
Pull
you
out
say you pull it
helps,
out,
but it's not foolproof. But it
It-
helps.
Yeah, it's,
helps.
I mean, I've been playing pretty risky because we actually had a conversation about like pulling out, about how guys like it's kind of delayed or something like that. Like you feel it, but you don't know if it came out already or not. So
oh, no, it came out. It came out for sure.
I hear this.
I don't
you
know
know,
about that because I
I'm
pull out
saying because like
prematurely.
it's like a string because I mean it's a penis.
I
so, like-
purposely pull out prematurely. It's like I'd rather pull out and be wrong than not
See,
pull
no,
out.
because don't pull out.
I'd
Don't
rather-
pull out prematurely because what if I ain't get all the way there yet?
But then, okay, if you ain't
But then I can go back in. But what I'm saying,
Start
No.
over.
What do you want? What do you
So
want?
you gotta get none of it?
Because if you get that nut, I'm gonna get that nut.
So yeah,
And
basically,
now you gonna get that baby. So
so yeah, I be risking it. I don't have any argument with that. I be risking it.
So you just be risking it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Like I said, I was
hey,
doing
no,
it at
I'm
first.
I want to ask all the fellas. Josh, I'm gonna start with you. At what age did you really say, you know what? I can pull. I'm pulling off this pull out method.
Like you saying, like I got it down, or like
Yeah, like what age did you be like, okay, I think I mastered this pull out. I don't need to wear a condom no more.
Immediately.
21. When I was like, I got it down perfectly. Like, yeah.
All right, Vari, you said immediately.
I ain't had no kids in high school. I ain't had no. I'm not saying that I wasn't wrapping up in high school because that was the worst. That was the time.
Oh,
To wear a condom was high school. For
I
sure.
literally
Yeah.
told my cousin, I was like, first of all, you don't need to. I was like, you need to wear a condom up until your sophomore year in college. Because in
Oh,
high
shit.
school, you really don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
I've seen too many accidents, so all y'all need to wear condoms. Period. Especially you,
Condoms
Barb,
hurt.
because you be plotting
It's like
on
a
your wife,
jacket.
and that's not right.
What do we get married for?
That is a great point. Like, if I'm in a committed
No,
relationship,
no.
like one of the reasons you get into a committed relationship is so you don't have to wear condoms. So
X.
Okay, but I'm talking about the fact that he keeps putting babies in her without her permission.
he only got 2.
Man, that ain't my fault.
You
Wop
just
be
said it
whopping.
was.
Wop be whopping.
Put that on the t-shirt. That's a t-shirt. Wop be whopping.
He said, the fuck be whopping.
That's a whole movement.
You can have it. You don't have to put a baby in it.
Yes. But what's the fun of that?
How many kids do you have?
I'm gonna just get a vasectomy to save everybody. You know what I mean? So
I actually applaud you for that, because I don't be understanding how these dudes be out here with all these different baby mamas, 10 kids, and I'm like
29
why
babies.
don't you get a vasectomy? Like, if you can't afford to have all these kids, why not just get a vasectomy and now you ain't got to worry about it?
I don't see how men sleep at night with multiple kids by multiple women. I don't see how you sleep good at night knowing that. Like,
a lot of men think a vasectomy takes away their manhood.
Not me.
But it doesn't though. Like,
But they think that way.
It's equivalent to like women getting their tubes tied. Y'all still have sex, like. Matter of fact, I think aren't there some vasectomies where you can like undo it?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do that.
It hasn't been perfected yet. The problem is, like, when you get a vasectomy, you can no longer ejaculate. Like,
what? No more.
Like, you can have an orgasm.
No, you're still nutting. It's just nothing in it.
Come out. It's just not sperm.
Yeah, that's what I read.
That goes to your balls that makes the sperm. So it's still, because everything that we shoot out is proteins. It's other stuff in there. It's not just.
It's all a mixture.
Yeah, so just that stuff will shoot out. It won't be the sperm. I think it's still white.
No, there isn't like a strainer stopping the sperm. Like, it's all together. It's all that and nothing at all.
The image of that is hilarious. Hey, the image of that is hilarious. Like your nut going through like a colander, like it's like a filter. Like no.
They don't like put a filter in to like stop the sperm, but everything.
The image of that is hilarious.
Right?
Like,
you're nutting air. It's air.
You got like an increase in like prostate cancer though if you get a vasectomy.
It'll increase prostate cancer.
You got more risk.
Oh, I'm good then.
We didn't just talk this man out. Now he about to have like 4 more kids. You finna have like 4 more kids now.
She'll just get her tubes tied this time while they're in there, because they could do that.
All right, I don't even know what was our main topic.
What makes sex good?
Oh, what makes sex good? All right, y'all. So we about to wrap up the show. So now is the closing argument. So every person gets exactly 1 minute to present their argument on what makes sex good.
Yeah, my whole perspective changed now. Now I gotta help together.
Starting with Tiana. Tiana, your 1 minute starts now.
I think foreplay makes sex really good. Yeah, because my whole argument is the whole mental state, but I guess we're not talking about that. So I would say foreplay. Okay. That's all I gotta say, honestly, because y'all killed my real argument.
Okay, Vari, your 1 minute starts now.
Being able to have fun with it, you know, not being boring. That's what makes sex good. I don't like to lay there missionary type. Missionary is cool. It's always a great start, but you know, we got to move past and evolve. So being creative while you're having sex, you know what I'm saying? Like, not always just, if you are hitting missionary, there is other ways to do it, to be more creative. I've found these ways, man. I can't give y'all all the sauce right now, but there is ways to, you know, spice certain positions up to where they transform into some new shit. So, you know, being creative and always, you know, staying on your toes with it. Yeah. That's what I got.
Okay. Josh, your 1 minute starts now.
All right, so I'll prefer some head. You know, so I prefer that. I feel like as long as it's wet, she relaxed and she comfortable. And there gotta be like some kind of thrill factor there to it. You know, I feel like that's what make it good and great. You feel me? So I feel like got them 5 things, then it should be solid.
Okay. And Tasha, your 1 minute starts now.
I think what makes it good is if I like you, if I have feelings for you, if I'm on top, that definitely makes it good. Because if I like you, then I'm gonna do more shit. And what I just cursed. If I like you, I'm gonna do more things. And what I've come to realize about men, they like when women put on a show, like when she's, doing multiple positions, when she's actually, fucking you back or having sex with you back, guys like that. So that makes it best for both of y'all, because if she like you, she gonna do more, or she gonna satisfy him as well. No man likes a girl to just lay there, and let him do all the work. Sometimes he wanna lay down. Good thing is, I like being on top. So that's my argument.
Okay. Cheyenne, as winner of the opening arguments, you actually have 1:30. Your time starts now.
Yeah, I don't know if I need that much time. What makes sex good is the foreplay. Definitely a lot of foreplay will make sex way better. And then head will also make sex way better. And a lot of positions. Hit a lot of positions, more than one, and more than two, more than three, and multiple orgasms. Because it's nice to have one, and if y'all are having a quickie, then cool. But if you can hit let's say 4 on an average.
Speaking my love.
I'm sorry, I was supposed to mute everybody. All right, Cheyenne, you done?
I'm done.
All right, Darvion, your 1 minute starts now.
I pretty much agree with everybody. Foreplay for one, that's very important. Openness, two people being open, that's important. Trying different, not just being in one position. But like I said, the woman has to be comfortable to try different things with you. So yeah. And like Cheyenne said, head.
Okay. And my 1 minute closing argument is this. I agree with everybody what they just said. I believe that we can all agree a lot of what makes sex good is having an emotional and mental connection to the other person, or at least in the slightest bit, really enjoying that. However, I will say, me agreeing with Josh, I think the head really does dictate and kick off really a great sexual experience, especially when you get in a situation where it's like, because I feel like every man on here could agree that second nut is something totally different. So if you're able to get that first nut, get that out the way, and with the head and everything, with the foreplay, get that out the way, now the second nut sexual experience is just that much better. But again, it all comes back down to just having that emotional, mental connection to your other partner. I will say this has been a very intriguing episode of LUXE Argue. I want to thank the incredible LUXE Mob. All of their social medias will be in the description below. I'm giving this open up the floor real quick for anybody who has any upcoming events, anything they were pushing, your brands. Open up the floor, starting with Tiana.
So I don't have anything coming up this quarter, but definitely follow my social media in the description below to see what I have coming. But I post my work on my Instagram most of the time, so that's about all I have. I'm always coming out with new collections and everything, so just feel free to follow me.
Okay, Vari.
Make sure y'all check out the This podcast every week. We drop a podcast. We drop at least 2 podcasts a week. Check out our Facebook page. What else we got coming? We got merch. Go to you know what it is pod.com. All this stuff will be in the description below. But yeah, 20% code. Use this code YKWII to get 20% off all merchandise.
All right, I'm definitely going to use it. Josh.
Yeah, just follow my. I'm still in school and everything, so just follow my Instagram in the description, wherever you put it.
All right, Tasha, got anything coming up?
I actually do, but I'd rather not say. Just follow my social media. I have multiple things going on actually. So yeah, Dariana's gonna drop my social media in the tab below. Just check out my content and just see what I got going.
All right, Cheyenne.
So I'm a photographer, cinematographer, AC, basically anything you need done with a camera. I'm your girl. So follow me at Shy Productions, CHEY Productions, and let me know what you need done.
Okay, and last but certainly not least, my boy Darvion. Got anything coming up? Let him know about you.
No, I ain't got nothing coming up. Y'all can follow me at Darvion. Also, the Lakers winning the 22 NBA championship.
That's debatable, but it's okay. But this has been another edition of LUXE Argue. If you would like to be a participant, part of the LUXE Mob on any upcoming future episodes, make sure you hit me up on it. Words have been cooking my butt today. Hit me up on my social medias. Hit me up with my DM. I've been your host, Darion. This is the LUXE Mob, and we out.
Wait, how you eat your steak?
Like I said, I'll break it off.
Well
Like I'll
done.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Rare.
How do you like the steak?
No, medium well.
How do you like a
Oh,
Yeah, I
well
said
done.
top-
Well done.
Well done.
Oh, this nigga here.
You out here eating rubber band?
You done cooked the flavor out that bitch.
Well, the cow side.
eat a hockey puck?
I see pink, I'm sending it back. I can't do stuff with pink on
That's
the
the
inside.
best part.
Tasha, you out here eating rubber bands? You
It
talking about you get your steak well done.
It don't be tough though. People say if you eat well done, the steak be too tough. But no, I don't have a problem breaking it apart.
No,
I
it be
get mine- I get
flavorless.
mine
The juice is gone.
Medium well, not medium rare, but
That is
medium
dry.
well.
That's
Medium,
still dry. That's what I'm saying.
medium well.
Rare.
Yeah, mine's medium
I say you
well.
gotta get a medium
well.
rare. Grow
Not a
up,
medium.
Eat that well
grow
done.
up, and get cultured.
This is my thing.
I'm
First of
saying
all,
that medium.
you
So-
can't tell nobody to grow up because they don't want to eat no blood.
When you
Medium rare is good. How you,
And that's
everybody not a vampire, bro.
when you cook a
Everybody's
steak
not a
to medium
vampire.
rare and then you bring it out, the steak is still
Darion,
itself.
Okay, the steak cook itself.
Yeah, but I say you're
Steak
still
is
cooking.
when they bring it out when it's medium rare. So by the time they get to the plate, it's medium. It's what is that? What's
Medium.
right after medium?
Medium.
Yeah,
Medium.
Medium.
it's medium well.
No.
No.
medium. It's
'Cause you
medium.
gotta remember,
Well is right before well done.
It's
like-
medium well. Medium well. That's what it's called. You got medium well, then it's well done.
That's still tough. There ain't no pink.
You might as well be a cannibal if you gonna eat something with pink on the inside or that got blood a little bit on it. You might as well.
Darion.
Blood.
Wait a second. If you that is y'all then. Y'all pink, y'all have a little blood on the inside sometimes.
Ah, that nigga stole it. I see what you
Hey,
did. I see
hey.
what you did there.
Oh,
Darion, I know your type, bro. I know your type. You was the type when you used to fall and get a scrape on your leg or your arm, you used to lick your blood. Talking about was going back in your body. You was one of them.
Talk about it's going back in your body. You so funny.
No,
Nah,
actually,
you-
no,
you
dude.
was
No,
up.
for real. Josh, and back me up on this. When we were playing Little League, I forgot which coach it was, but our coach would not let us get band-aids and shit. He would like tell us, like, supposed to do lick your blood to get stronger.
Mhm.
That's how you get infected.
Nigga, we were
Boy, hey,
children. We did not question an adult.
How did y'all not lose limbs? Like,
We won championships. It doesn't matter.
oh, y'all are not okay. You're not okay. I don't know what's wrong, but you're not
The
okay.
coaches told us
That's
this is
why
how you
that's
win
why eat
championships.
medium rare
And we did it.
steaks. That's why you eat medium rare steaks now. Medium rare, because of
Not-
that.
nothing wrong with medium rare steak.
Hey, yes, it is.
A well done steak is childish. My
Juicy.
daddy.
No,
Nigga,
I don't do
yeah,
I don't do well done. I do medium well. It's in
That's,
me
you might as well do well done.
medium.
You should
Why?
have ordered a chicken.
You 95%
I
of
think
the way there.
medium
You might as well
if you
take
eat
that
well
up.
is a
well,
balance.
I mean, well done. You might as well order chicken.
Listen,
You
You can
clearly
call it
didn't want steak. Like,
hey, listen. Y'all can call Charlie if y'all want to. I don't give a shit. I ain't eating no blood.
it's not blood. Oh my God.
I done had a medium rare steak before.
That's the color.
It be bleeding.
It's
I look at
not
the plate.
blood. It's
It's not bleeding
It
like
literally,
that.
literally like somebody shot my steak
most
and
definitely
brought it to me.
It's
How much
just
blood
juice.
is you laying
It's
in?
just juice.
Blood.
That's no damn juice. That's blood.
no.
If I
It's
want,
called,
if I
it's
want
called
to be,
myoglobin.
It's the same type of juice that's in chicken that you be seeing. So is
No,
that the
'cause it's
juice
not
in you
red.
bite in
If
some
I
chicken?
want to
Is
be
that blood?
It don't need here.
It's called myoglobin. It's not blood. It's what gives the meat its color. It's the color of the meat. It's not blood. They take all the blood out of the meat before they
I just
don't
want y'all
see
to know.
leaking out.
I just want y'all to know this ain't Twilight. And I ain't about to be, I ain't sucking no blood out no steak. That's basically what y'all be doing.
Look, y'all, this is what tripped me out about chicken. I was at a friend's house who was frying chicken. You know how, like, if you got a piece of chicken and you will see like a really, really dark spot. So I was peeping game how the chicken was bleeding in that spot. When she finished frying it, the part where the blood was at was the black part. It was like the really black. You said who?
It coagulates.
It's not blood.
But whatever that coloring is, it just comes together in that one spot. Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. But I peeped that that's the spot that it was bleeding in before she put it in the grease. When she got finished frying it, that same blood spot was like black. So I'm like, gee, do you know that you're eating cooked blood?
No,
Like,
you're not eating cooked blood because
Most definitely eating cooked blood.
It's
Don't
not.
get it back in blood.
I've been to Germany. I've eaten blood sausage before. It's okay.
Bruh, in Africa, they actually drink blood straight. It's like blood of something. They mix it with like some sugar, and it's like a whole thing.
It's cool.
The snake.
I'm gonna put like this.
I think it's from a snake.
Yeah.
It's like a whole thing.
That's cool, but I ain't drinking no damn blood. I can't do it. Listen, I'm gonna throw up.
It's
I'm gonna hit one of them.
myoglobin.
We are Americans. We are Americans
You
first.
dong American.
Listen.
Myoglobin.
Listen.
Blood.
I'm Jamaican. You feel me? I'm Jamaican.